Third time's a charm. Good morning, sunshines. Right away, I'm grateful that I get internet sometimes. And then when I don't get it, I'm grateful that I get it just the sometimes still. I'm just grateful that I get it sometimes. This is my third time trying to log on with you guys. So good morning, how are you doing? Happy Friday. Good morning, Adrian. How are you, girl? We are good morning sunshining together. And something that I realized yesterday, morning joy, is that I want a little bit more consistency in our savers of what we do each day, because I'm like, post whatever one you want to post. Morning, Johnny, about your morning miracle. But there's more and more of you that are like making this a regular practice and creating that habit for improving mindset, improving attitude, improving yourself. Morning, Kelly, how are you? There's more of you that are doing rewatches. Morning, Alberto from Texas, right? Man, I missed you so much last weekend. I wish I was there with you right now. So this is what we're gonna do. We explained in the beginning the savers, right? The silence, affirmation, visualization, exercise, reading, and scribe. And as it turns out, there's 5 days in a week, in my week anyways, that I know that I'm doing this Monday through Friday. So on Mondays, drop your good morning sunshine when you jump in here, your hashtag GMS, or one if it's your first time. What we're gonna do is that we'll have, I always talk about something, right? I've got some sort of rant that I go off on, but then we're gonna focus on our gratitudes always, and then one of the savers. So Mondays will be silence, Tuesdays will be affirmations, Wednesdays will be visualization, Thursdays will be exercise, Friday will be our reading, and then I'm not gonna talk about scribing because I told you guys I'm already not very good at it. Buenos dias, Jose. Buenos dias, Sonrey. I don't know. Morning, Joan. Morning, Karina. Guys, thank you for joining us this morning. So that means that today we jump on, we do our good morning sunshine, we do our gratitude and our affirmations, and because that's just what starts us up with a powerful day every single day, no matter what. And for me today, I have gratitude in my heart, and I'm so excited that I have time for some relaxation today. I get to have a massage and just be peaceful. I'm grateful that I've been able to run. Morning, Michael. The last 3 or 4 days. I'm grateful that I was able to use, I got to work this little baby arm that's getting tiny over here, and I lifted a 5-pound weight, so I'm pretty much ripped right now. I'm super grateful for that opportunity. I'm grateful that they are pushing this process of my surgery really quick. I've already got my MRI, I got my doctor's appointment on Monday, so I could potentially get through and be out of my cast by the beginning of summer, which would be awesome. Oh, okay, so let's work with Jose. He's pissed right now because he got 2 flat tires. One gratitude for you, Jose, is that you're on here with us in a bright, shiny mood. And 2, you get to work on your tire changing skills, maybe, and you get to burn some calories while you do that. And maybe you'll meet somebody nice in the process. I don't know if somebody's gonna pull over, or when you take it in, maybe you'll meet somebody incredible. That could be a couple of them. And you have a car that has tires. That's super cool. What if you didn't have a car? So that's my helpfulness. You guys get to be angry for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, right? And then be like, okay, now what do? I fix the situation. Morning, Casey, what's going on? So in addition today, since it's a Friday, John's doing the mail, so you guys can hear. We're just over here rocking life. It's perfect. I'm just telling you what the noise was. So we're going to talk about reading a little bit specifically. So in your, Jeff, I'm so glad you're joining us again, because I'm sure you're going to have so much good stuff to say. We're going to, I want you to share your gratitude, but then share what's going on in the book that you're reading right now, or in the personal development that you're doing right now, or in the, a piece of that was reading for self-education. What's going on for you right now there, and share maybe just the title of the book that you're reading or listening to. A couple suggestions, if you haven't done this yet, or you didn't listen to the videos before, for your reading, what the suggestion is it's just education for yourself, a few minutes a day, 5 minutes, 15 minutes, 30 minutes, something to get you moving in the right direction and educating and learning so that you can become more, right? And with that, if you're having a difficult time, we do a little bit of the on here each day. There's a subject that I talk about each day that you could take and you could apply to life. So it could be that. Jeff's reading Starts With Why, Simon Sinek, right? Love that book. Definitely read that one. That's exactly what we're talking about. So what book are you guys reading? And do you have a takeaway, one takeaway that you could share with everybody else so that we can go through and read each other's takeaways and decide if that's a book that we want to read, right? If you're having a difficult time with that, I am an Audible person because I don't have whatever. I just am not like sitting there in front of a book very often. So I use Amazon. You purchase a book, it's a monthly membership, then I get credits, and then I just go to Audible. So it's like a two-step process, but once you get used to it, it's not bad. Or iTunes, you can just jump on and buy them real quick. Morning, Amanda, how are you, girl? So share with us what book you're reading right now, what you're getting out of it. Of course, you already shared your Good Morning Sunshine and your gratitude. I'm going to talk to you guys about my reading, and it directly applies with what today's subject is. Like, guys, you are perfect the way you are. Lazaro, you're perfect the way you are. But could you also be better, right? And I was looking at this because I'm doing this seminar right now. It's this landmark. I did the landmark forum a few months ago in January, and then you take continuous seminars, which you're just going and being around like-minded people who are wanting to achieve more in life, whether that's more happiness, better relationships, better communication, more success, more finances, more wealth, more like health, whatever it is. We're running after something, right? Morning, Joni, how are you? And last night I got a little tripped up in our class because at the end of it, we were talking about what our self is. And I can't even explain it all to you guys because it won't even make sense not having gone through it, how our self is our word unless you've gone through it. But a big piece of that was to, like, part of it they said is like, so stop working on yourself. And that's when you know that you've gotten there. Morning, Megan. And giving it all away. I have not read that one, Megan. Very cool. I love it. From the cockpit. That's awesome. I'm just reading you guys' comments. So, like, it tripped me up. I was like, wait. Like, I just read the fifth agreement. And part of the fifth agreement is it is to listen and to be open to what others say, but also be skeptical about their word, because anybody can create any word and it might not even be true. So you have to decide, is that word true for me? So like Adrian, if I told you that you could never be at the top level in your company, that's just word I'm making up. And you choose whether or not you want to believe it. Like, that's your skepticism, right? Or like, what it could be, like, you could be, making $200,000 a year. Then I'm speaking that, but you have to decide. You have to be skeptical and decide, like, what do I want to believe about this person? So be careful with the information that you're getting, but be willing to listen. Okay, so here's me listening at this event because I'm going to take pieces from everything, like all areas of life for me. And when I'm listening to stop working on yourself, I'm having like a block, because you guys, I truthfully believe for me to be the biggest contribution to the world, to pour into people. Morning, Megan. Morning, Larry. I have to be I get to be my best version of myself by always studying and improving and experiencing, so that all of those things I do, I can share and bring to others. And when I go through something, I can share and bring that to them. When I learn something, I can share and bring that to them. Morning, Angie. So that I'm like that level of contribution. Now, if I sat on my couch every day and watched shows, you guys, I guess I could talk to you guys about what show I watched so we could review shows. That'd be cool because some people would like that. But I wouldn't have any of this type of contribution if I wasn't doing the work, if I wasn't doing the miracle morning, if I wasn't doing the gratitude all the time, if I wasn't really being the person that I said I was yesterday, right? When I talked about sincerely, honestly being happy instead of having a bad attitude about stuff. That's what I've created because I'm doing the work. So when they say stop doing it, that's what I heard. I was like, doesn't make sense to me. So we got with our group and we were talking about it, and this is what we deciphered, because you take this information, whatever information you're ever given, and you decide what does that mean for you, or does it even apply to you? And the conclusion, which I liked the best, which I think we still have more discussions to work on here, but the conclusion is that if you're working on yourself because you think you're broken, then you're almost like working against yourself. It's like, I'm so broken that I have to work on myself. But when you love yourself for who you are right now, Angie, right now, Kathy, for exactly who you are and what you're doing and what you're contributing and where you're at, loving yourself for where you're at. And then you decide that a part of who you are is to dive in and envelop yourself in personal studies, personal endeavors, personal adventures, to experience more life, then naturally you're going to start to acquire new skills, which doesn't make you like necessarily better, but maybe it makes you feel better or makes your life, like you perceive your life as better. So The point is you're freaking incredible right where you're at right now. Like, you are absolutely unbelievable. Like, you are you. You have your body, you have your life, you have whatever health you have whatever mindset you have right now. Like, you have all of that, and it's perfect. And instead of working, like doing the miracle morning with me to be a better you, because you're broken, you're just doing it to be a better you because you love it. You want to be a better you. You want to study life. It was funny. The coincidences that happen all the time are just crazy. So I was on my run. I drove down to Highlands Ranch yesterday after driving around the world, you guys. So I'm down at Highlands Ranch ready to take my seminar. I got there 30 minutes early so I could go for a jog because I didn't get my run in, and I can't sit still for very long, so then I get like a bunch of energy out. And during it, I'm going through my gratitudes, my affirmations, my vision of what I see in my life. And something comes into my life that, like, as a title, like, I would like to be a master of life. Like, just a master of life, like just such passion for living all of it and master that. Within 15 minutes of our seminar, our teacher had just gone to a huge event out in New York called the Mastery of Life. And I was like, how crazy is that, right? My willingness and openness to learn more and proceed like in a certain direction isn't because I think I'm broken. I don't think that I'm a bad person. That's not why I do this. I don't think that any of my actions or whatever, like, I'm not good enough. It's just that I want for more. So today's point is that if you're studying life, if you're participating in this, if you're running, and hopefully you are, or when you are, let's just say when you are, don't do it because you think you're broken, because you're not. You're amazing. Right? Do it because you deserve it. You deserve continued joy and happiness and success and wealth and health. You deserve that. The second you say it, like if you say you deserve it, you deserve it. The second you say it, you say it, and then you make it become. Okay? So I'm going to start to get into some of the other subjects, like depending on where life is at. I'm going to do that. But I'll talk about whatever's going on. Bruce Lee of living life. Yeah. I love it if you guys, so if you just joined, make sure you share with us a couple things because you're going to help other people out, right? So number one, are you, good morning sunshine, do your gratitude. Sorry, my texts are like popping in. My brain's like, do your good morning sunshine and then any of your gratitudes. And then share us what book you're reading and what you're getting out of it. If you're having a hard time with that, we're doing it here right now. And Jose's pocket is broken right now. Bro, you should probably come to the seminar with me. We can learn some stuff together. And also, just look in the mirror and see yourself a little bit differently and realize that I'm not going to the gym today because I'm not good enough the way I am. I'm going to the gym today because I want to give and serve my body so I can feel even better. And I'm not reading this book because my mind's not good enough the way it is. Morning, Joey. I'm doing that because I want to experience more and have my mind open to other experiences and things, right? Okay, good morning, sunshine done. I've noticed that some of you have been sharing this. I forgot to say this in the beginning. I love that. That's freaking incredible because I have people that are writing me messages. They're like, I don't know how I found you, but thank you so much. This is helping out. So if you want after this, you can like click the share button so it goes to other people. And let me know on the next videos if you do that so I can recognize that during my video. So you guys are amazing. Have a dynamite Friday. I think I probably will come to you guys from the club tomorrow morning because I'm going to be rocking the club. And then we just will have Sunday Family Day. So have an incredible day and we will chat later. Bye.